About 50 to 70% of business improvement efforts fail, according to many studies. Yet, I've discovered an approach that is delivering a 70% success rate on my improvement work. In this video, I'll share one piece of the puzzle that has helped make this success possible. Hi there, Master Rehnstrom here, Shaper of Business Excellence. In this video, I'm going to talk about the owner's perspective. This is yet another video in the series where I go through all these business components that we need to understand, and we need to understand the relationship between them as well to be able to succeed in our improvement work. But in this video then I will be talking about this owner's perspective up here that is related to the business idea that I will talk about in the next video. So, doing a stakeholder analysis, which I will be talking about also in an upcoming video, because this has connections to other things down here when we talk about the market and customers as well. But when we do this, we find that there's mainly two general stakeholders, and the customer is one of them and the owners is another one of them. And for this video then, the owner's perspective, I will be talking about the owners. So the owners expect something out of the business, and because that's why they put down money into the organization in the first place. They had an idea and they want that idea to take off and fly. If it's a private organization, they put down money and they of course want to accomplish something, but they also want the financial return of the investment that they've done. If it's a public sector organization, then the owners, the citizens, want something out of it for the good of the society. That's what they expect while paying their tax money into that public sector organization. But before we then, in the next video, we'll dive into the business idea, we need to make sure that we understand the owners on a more higher level, what they expect out of it. And because if you don't have that understanding of their expectation, you will find yourself a little lost in the organization. You don't really know if you're doing the right thing. Let's take an example, a city. I think that's a good example as we can all relate to cities. The organization governing the city is the municipality, and the municipality then has its owners, and that's the citizens. If the citizens if they haven't been clear about what they want out of the city, how do they want the city to look like? Should it be a bike-friendly city with a lot of bike roads? Should it allow cars in downtown with parking garage so you can drive into town because we want that kind of city? Or other things as well. But if you don't know what the citizens really want, it's hard for the people within the municipality to know that if they're doing the right thing. Do they build the city that the citizens really want out of the ownership of the municipality? The same goes for other organizations as well. If we don't really understand the owner's perspective of the organization, we can't really make a good, useful business idea. And then we are lost in our actions within the organization because we don't really know if we're doing the right thing. So what you need to do is, first, you need to understand the owner's perspective. You do that by talking to them, interview them, find out what they want. When you talk to them, secondly, go a little bit deeper and ask them what's their expected outcome of their ownership. If it's a private hold company, it's maybe then a financial return. But how large is that? Is it something else? It usually is, and it should be as well, not just money. They want something good coming out of their business as well. And then, third, write this down in a one-page document. Not make this a 20-page document with a total report of everything. Make it as useful as possible, easy to read, and make it a one-page document. That document will come in handy when you move over to talking about the business idea that I will talk about in the next video. So what you're doing here is to make the foundation for the business idea work that I will describe more in the upcoming video. So now when you understand what the perspective of the owners are, then you're ready to move on to the next component, that is then the business idea. So what do you think? What's difficult within your organization? Is it difficult to understand the owner's perspective? Or do you already know what the owners want out of your business? Please leave a comment down below. And also, if you like to have a copy of this chart, then click the link below and it will take you to a page where you can download this page for free. Then you can follow along in my upcoming videos where I talk about these different business components and the relationship between them. Okay, see you in the next video then.